Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is all about big, bold, beautiful eyes. If you have ever felt like your eyes look small or you just want that dramatic lifted, eye-opening effect, this video is going to be your best friend. So grab your brushes, your favorite palette and let's dive right in. First things first, let's talk prep. A lot of people skip this step, but trust me, this is the base of everything. I am starting with a good moisturizer, and if you have eye cream, then you are lucky because a good eye cream hydrates your under eyes automatically and makes your eyes look fresher and bigger. Then I am going in with a concealer that matches my skin tone and applying it all over my eyelids. This does two things: it cancels out all darkness or pigmentation and gives our eyeshadow something to really pop on. I am just blending that out nicely, making sure that there are no creases. Simultaneously, I have applied the foundation as well, so I am first blending my foundation, then I am blending my concealer with a concealer brush, and you have to just tap 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 all very well because we don't want any lines to be visible on the face. And then after using a good concealer brush, we will have to go into that corners very carefully because this is going to make your eyes pop out. Now to set it slightly, I'm using a light translucent powder, not too much, just enough so our eyeshadows blend smoothly. Now I'm going to make my cheeks give a good contour because I love the face of the model, so I am applying it over my cheeks because I have good chubby cheeks, and I am contouring it beside my bridge of nose, my forehead region, all the places where I want a good contour and the face shape. So I first applied it with my fingers, and after that I am going to use the same concealer brush which I used for my under eyes, and I will tap 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 in circular motion and then try to blend it all well. And you have to be patient enough because we don't want to wipe off entire concealer. We want pigmentation as well, we want good finish as well, so we have to be patient and do it very gently, and this gives the perfect contour you would ever want. I swear that I have big fat nose and there is no escape for me without a concealer outside because I am very insecure about my nose. So that is why I do the same thing, apply beside my nose and do the same contouring for my nose as well. Just to make the bridge more visible, I'm applying the highlighter in the bridge of my nose very lightly and very precisely, just in a single line, and you have to just blend that out with a small concealer brush or even a smaller brush if you have. Keep it in mind that you have to just blend that upwards towards between your eyebrows, and after that comes the fun part, eyeshadow. Yes, to make eyes look bigger we need to create the depth in the right places. I'm starting with a soft transition shade, something that is warm, light and brown, and I'm applying it slightly above my natural crease. This is the trick you need to remember. When you place your creases shade a little higher than your actual crease, it creates an illusion of bigger and more lifted eyes. I am blending this really well in windshield wiper motions. Blend, 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 and no harsh lines here. Next, I am taking a slightly darker shade and focusing it on the outer corners of my eyes. We are creating a lifted, elongated shape. Think of soft V or a wing shape. Don't bring this too far inward. Keep the darkness on the outer edges. This pulls the eyes outward and instantly makes them look bigger. and again blend it upward, not downward. Upward blending gives the lifted eyes. Now I am trying to create a small wing effect by using a dark brown, or you can use a black eyeshadow, and you have to use the thinnest and smallest brush, and try to create a wing. And the wing should be very soft and not that gross, because we want elongated effect and not a lifted effect. If you really want to make your eyes bigger, then you should definitely have a white kajal in your vanity. Now I'm using the white kajal on my waterline, and remember that you have to create the waterline a bigger, so little bit bigger, so on the outer edges of my eyes corner. So I am trying to bring that white kajal outside, because this is going to make my lower eyes a little bit similar to the sclera after I apply my kajal or the eyeliner beneath my eyes. Now this irritates a little bit, but remember that this is also an important step and you should not skip over this. Now you can see that I'm using a black kajal. So from the outer corner I have left a little bit of space, and I'm trying to bring that kajal a little bit inside and joining it with the lower inner corners of my eyes. And on the outer corners I am trying to make it the actual eyeline, which is not really my eyeline, but I'm trying to make it resemble my eyelash lines. So I am just trying it in the direction of which where it reaches the point to the where I want my wing to be. And then I'm using a thin brush, to blend it very nicely to give that seamless and not that rough effect. After that I'm using an eyeliner, and just instead of doing a thick liner all across, I'm keeping it thin on the inner corner and slightly thicker towards the outer edge. And I'm creating a small wing, but not too long. The trick is to lift it upwards, following the angle of your lower lash line. This gives that snatched and lifted effect. And you can see that now after I have applied the eyeliner, I am using the same kajal and overlapping and blending the kajal and eyeliner much well, so that people are not being able to recognize that this is the liquid part or this is the kajal or the kohl part. Now let's come to the upper part. Now I am trying to tightline the upper eyelids as well, because we are making eyes look bigger. So now I've done the part on the lower portion as well. Now I'm doing the same thing over my upper eyelids, and you have to make a small inner corners of your eyes. So I am elongating it in the inner corners as well, and I am creating a very soft and short inner corners, and this will make your eyes much more enhanced, and you can already see the difference what it had made to my eyes, and I am just loving it. Now remember that mascara also plays a very important role in making your eyes bigger, so I'm using a mascara as well. After that I'm applying a lip liner, then I'm blending it with my fingers, and then applying the lip shade, which is also a slightly a pink colored, and then blending it with my fingers all well, because I want soft pink effect and not that bold and dramatic. I just want my eyes to be dramatic. That is by only by use of eyeliner. So you can see that my lip shade is also done. Now I'm using uh, a blur lip gloss in the middle, just slightly, just so that it gives a little gloss effect and my lips look a little bit plumpy. And I'm just using very lightly, just so that it is having a tiniest amount of plump. And I'm using the same amount of pigmentation, the same lip gloss over my cheeks as well, because in my videos, if you have seen, I have reviewed about this lip gloss, in which I have said that it gives a natural glow to your skin. So that is why I'm using this lip gloss over my nose bridges and my cheeks as well, just like a good highlighter or a tint, you can say. Now this comes to an end where I have made my eyes completely rocking, and now comes to the part where I am going to be set my under eyes because it has become a little bit ashy. A skin colored eyeshadow that is very much similar to my skin under eyes, and you can see that it has done the work of concealing very nicely. And now comes to the main part where I am doing my eyebrows, and you have already seen me doing my eyebrows in many videos, and that is it. So after that I'm done with my makeup and I'm wearing my earrings, and I will show you the final look in just few bit. And don't forget to set everything after your makeup by using a makeup setting spray. Like, at the end I'm setting everything by using the translucent powder over my cheeks, and I'm reapplying some of the highlighter over my cheekbones, and that is where I am done with the entire look. And stay updated for more such looks, and I hope you like this look. Bye bye.